Seaspray displays a zest for his job unmatched by his fellow Autobots. He loves the ocean and its creatures. Seaspray is unhappy when he returns to land and reverts back to robot form. He loves the thrill of naval battle. Seaspray can go 120 knots at a 4,000-mile range. He has sonar and radar, as well as underwater and surface-to-air lasers, all of which can be used in robot mode. His wheels allow him to travel on land. Seaspray, however, is not too strong or mobile as a robot. Transforming into a naval hovercraft, Seaspray's first toy was released by Hasbro in 1985 in the second year of the Transformers toy line. Like all the other Autobot mini-vehicles of the second year, it is believed that he was produced for Takara's Microchange line in Japan, but was never actually released until Transformers. Seaspray would join the cast of the G1 cartoon halfway through its second season. Like all other new Autobots of that year, save for Omega Supreme, he just kinda shows up one day with no real backstory. Seaspray was played by voice acting legend Alan Oppenheimer.
Shh! I'm getting a message. 11,000 on your dial!
Seaspray first appears in the episode Dinobot Island, assisting Trax and Cliffjumper in the recovery of a yacht boarded by time-traveling pirates. And he would pop up all throughout the rest of the season, whether he was stopping dumping in the East River of New York in the episode Make Tracks, or being made to fight fellow Autobot Perceptor for Decepticon amusement in the Golden Lagoon, an episode where he would later play a daring role in their escape from captivity. Seaspray's standout moment was the episode Sea Change, where an intercepted ancient Decepticon distress signal would bring him and fellow Autobots to the alien world of Tlalak. There he would come to the aid of alien humanoid, Alana. Together they would enter the Well of Transformation, a sacred pool that would allow Seaspray to become organic, and for Alana to become an Autobot. In the end, they would both return to their original forms, but despite their clear differences, their genuine feelings for each other could not be denied. Seaspray would not go on to appear in Transformers the movie, but since his toy was still available through 1986, he would go on to appear briefly in the third season. He was specifically seen aiding in the search for Decepticon Titan Trypticon along the ocean floor. Just like that, we're all back for another episode of Leo Watches Transformers. Hey, did you guys notice that in the last two episodes I actually messed up the announcement of the title number? So in The Secret of Omega Supreme, I said the correct number, but I put the wrong number in the title card, whereas in the last episode, Kremzeek, I got the number correct in the title card, but then I went on and said the wrong number. And not one of you noticed, and quite frankly, I'm a little disappointed in all of you, and I'm gonna have to ask you all to try a little harder going forward. Anyways, this is definitely Season 2, Episode 49, Sea Change. Let's dive in. Our story begins with a hovercraft and Volkswagen jet skiing in open waters.
Whoa! No!
Soon after, they watch the sunset and see the first star appear in the sky.
What do you say we make a wish?
I know what my wish is. No more water skiing. How about yours?
Can't tell you, Bumblebee, cause then it won't come true.
Aw, you guys. Meanwhile, on the alien world of Telac, the native people are forced into hard labor by their robotic slave master, Decepticon. Alien slave Alana watches helplessly as her fellow worker is taken away.
Stop!
He is then harvested for his natural energy his people produce. The output creates energon cubes to be collected by the Decepticons. After shock is released, Alana and her fellow slaves rise up and escape under the water's surface.
It's no use, Decepticon. They're gone. I must notify the Decepticons at once.
Back on Earth, Seaspray makes a deep-cut reference to 1980s AM radio.
Shh! I'm getting a message. 11,000 on your dial.
Back at Autobot headquarters, Perceptor deciphers it to be a distress call and traces it back to its point of origin.
I can take Bumblebee, Perceptor, and Seaspray, but Optimus, you're just too big.
Interpret that as you will. And they're off. Perceptor decides it's time for more vital exposition.
Searching my memory banks, I found the sequencing is quite similar to transmissions intercepted during the Third Cybertron War.
We've answered a Decepticon SOS.
Decepticon orders his forces to open fire, causing Cosmos to have his third dramatic crash landing of the season. Bummer. Once on the ground, the damaged Autobots must flee the attacking forces. They are spotted by Alana and her people. Alana aids in the escape of the Autobots. Seaspray returns the favor, macho action hero style. It pays off, big time.
I am Alana. Thank you for saving my life.
Seaspray here at your service.
Is something wrong? Your face is turning red.
Oh my.
Megatron and his warriors arrive in search of the Autobot insurgents.
You say Autobots have landed here?
Yes, my droids are following them now.
Excellent. So what is this well of transformation we're heading for?
Our one secret Decepticon is never learned.
They enter the Well of Transformation by the parting of a bush. Interpret that as you will. At first, only the humanoids are allowed to enter as it is sacred ground. Soon after, Decepticron's forces attack, causing them to join them inside and defend the humanoids. As Seaspray knocks a battle droid into the sacred pool, it is disintegrated. What follows is more vital exposition delivered by Alana.
Tell them, Alana.
The Well of Transformation dissolves the body, leaving only the essence, which can then reform into whatever new body we choose.
As she and her allies swim on, she tells Seaspray and Bumblebee of a waterfall where they can meet, as the water there is safe for them to touch. What comes next is simply adorable.
Then I'll see you there.
She kissed me.
Dream on, Bubble Brain. Now let's go. Here comes Megatron!
As our heroes escape by water very slowly in order to evade their attackers, who are flying above and much faster, they decide to risk the waterfall. Bumblebee winds up losing his grip like a damned fool.
Fucking Bumblebee, am I right? Anyways, since I've got you here, I want to talk to you about my voice actor playlist. For instance, this episode focuses on Seaspray, and he is voiced by Alan Oppenheimer. And if you go to this playlist, you can check out a full video I've made about his career, as well as many others from the cast of G1 Transformers, with many more new ones coming out in the months ahead. Make sure you click onto that list so you can get updates when new ones come out. Now, without any further ado, let's find out if our friend Seaspray manages to score.
We now return to our heroes escaping while abandoning their ally in distress for some reason. Despite Bumblebee's explicit versatility underwater, he is easily captured by the Decepticons. In order to free Bumblebee, Alana leads the Autobots back to an underwater civilization of Talakians who still live free. Perceptor and Cosmos are in need of repairs. Seaspray, however, proceeds on, with Talakian warriors and heavy explosives. The bombs are placed on natural underwater rock pillars that support the temple and surrounding structures. Megatron is unfazed by the assault.
Forget your probe, Dirge. The rebels have come to us to be destroyed. Let's oblige them immediately.
Bumblebee sends a homing beacon, leading Seaspray and Alana to him. They storm the throne room, overpowering Decepticon and freeing Bumblebee.
They must not escape!
Bumblebee escapes with the warriors, but they are pursued by Laserbeak. Seaspray and Alana escape by water, as Laserbeak reports back to Megatron, as always. Pursued by the battle droids, Seaspray enters the sacred cave with the fleeing Talakians. The droids conveniently stop following them long enough for our pair of ingenues to have a meaningful moment.
Do you really think that I would disappear like the droids?
You're both machines, aren't you?
Is that how you think of me?
Seaspray, you're my friend.
Maybe that is all I am, a bunch of transistors and bolts. But
In a show of macho insecurity, Seaspray apparently risks suicide in order to prove that he's a real man. Typical.
No, Seaspray, don't!
I have to find out!
Seaspray!
Holy shit, you guys, the things we do to get laid sometimes, am I right?
What do you think, Smithers?
I think women and semen don't mix.
We know what you think. Young lady, you're hired.
That's my awkward segue into talking more about Seaspray.
Marvel Comics would only have room for brief and minor appearances by Seaspray. He would join the story in the second year, along with his fellow team members, as an underground resistance cell back on Cybertron, led by Blaster. They would come to Earth shortly thereafter, via the space bridge. Seaspray's toy was discontinued in 1987, and he would silently disappear from both comics and the animated series. 1993, however, would see his return to toy shelves in Transformers Generation 2, now with flashy blue chrome. Over a decade later, Seaspray would come to Transformers Animated, as an Aqueduct security guard on Cybertron. He only makes brief appearances in crowd scenes. Blink and you'll miss him. 2010's Hunt for the Decepticons toy line would see a new Seaspray toy for the live-action movie universe, though he would only appear in comics. This version of the character would later receive a Creo building block figure. In the Transformers Prime universe, Seaspray was said to have died off-screen. Material developed for later on in the season would have revealed that Seaspray had survived all along, but these ideas were ultimately never brought to the screen. In the sequel series, Robots in Disguise, Seaspray has a brief cameo in a still image, confirming that he is in fact still dead. From the 2000s on, G1 Seaspray has made a few sparing cameos in comics. And the character has even been given the evil Shatter Glass treatment, with a recolored toy of Decepticon Stormbringer. One of Seaspray's most coveted releases comes from the Titans Return toy line. A new revised but G1 accurate design, complete with opening cockpit that would fit a smaller Titan Master figure inside. Pack-in comics of this figure in Japan would see him reunited with his love Alana in another adventure to save her world. This mold would later get the solid gold treatment in honor of his appearance in the Golden Lagoon from Season 2. As of this video, Seaspray's latest release is a carded retro figure, detailed to resemble his original toy mold from 1985, but now with modern ability to pose more dynamically. This release has given collectors hope that a G1 accurate Studio Series Seaspray is not far behind. We now return to Seaspray as he mans up for his lady. Literally.
Oh, Seaspray, my friend. I did love you.
You did? Really?
Seaspray?
I think so. Wait a minute. There. How do you like that?
Oh! Ouch!
Oh my. Oh my.
Sorry. Guess I'm still part robot.
But I like you as a robot.
Also, he's still speaking in gargles. Which, by the way, why does he do that? Because water? I don't know.
Just get a lot of saliva back there and get that uvula going like that. So I also did Merman, and people say, gee, you sound a lot like Seaspray. I said, I'm allowed to plagiarize myself.
Our sexy mermaid pair flee together. The Decepticons arrive and attack the free people of Telac.
I'm gonna transform their city into junk!
What's going on?
Unable to fight the Decepticons in organic form, Seaspray hurries back to the Well of Transformation, followed by Alana. Rumble is ordered to pursue. Luring foolish Rumble into the well, Alana plays mind games on him that lead to one of the weirdest moments of any G1 episode.
Hey! What's going on?
You must think of a tree. It's your only chance. A big tree with big roots and spreading branches. Otherwise, you'll never escape total oblivion.
Okay, I'm trying. Phew, that was close. Hey, wait a minute. You tricked me! Seaspray! You mean that overgrown fish was you?
Alana reveals her new sexy robot form.
Come on, Seaspray, we've got work to do. You like?
I
A temporary necessary measure for fighting Decepticons, but I do think I picked a nice color, don't you?
Seaspray now returns to battle, aided by a heavily armed and battle-ready gondola. No, really, look at the screen, I'm not making this up.
Nice shooting, Alana!
Now, let's get Decepticon!
Megatron's attack is cut short by another distress call from Decepticon.
My floating city's under attack! I care nothing for the computer, but the Energon must be saved.
As it turns out, Decepticon was overpowered a second time, and is now under the control of our heroes.
I am yours to command.
Then alert the droids. They are to fire on the Decepticons.
The Decepticons pursue Seaspray into the Energon warehouse, but the battle droids have now been ordered to open fire on the Decepticons.
What's going on? Destroy enemy invaders! Decepticon! Call off your droids before they destroy the Energon!
Decepticon's no longer in charge. We Tlalakons are taking our destiny back into our own hands.
Seaspray fires on the stockpile, causing a chain reaction explosion. Rumble is conveniently spared from the cave-in by tumbling back into the pool. With less than a minute left in the episode, the Decepticons flee again like a bunch of assholes. After the battle, the Telakian people are grateful to Seaspray for recklessly destroying their ancient city.
It was worth it as the price of our planet's freedom.
Wow, that worked out great.
Alana! So you don't care for being a robot?
Despite their clear differences, a living machine with a real soul and a biological humanoid act on their natural feelings for each other.
We don't have to be the same outside to share the same feeling inside.
No?
No.
Gee, I hope that's not too woke for you.
Look, the first star of the evening. Want to make a wish?
Whatever for?
Just an old Earth superstition I heard of. Probably nothing to it.
Aw, you guys.
And there you have it, my friends. Another fine episode of Transformers. Now, the last episode I went a little easy on them because I didn't find all that many errors. This time, not so much.
For a bunch of slaves, these people get away with wearing an awful lot of gold jewelry. I mean, look at how this guy is dressed. Why would you not expect him to be your biggest troublemaker? The ancient distress signal indicates the Decepticons occupied this planet long, long ago. In all that time, they never adapted their battle droids to be amphibious, or at least had like a handful of them that were scuba ready. If they've been in cahoots with Megatron since before he arrived on Earth, then who's been collecting the Energon for 4 million years? If nobody's come by, wouldn't they now have a stockpile large enough to revitalize the entire planet? How exactly have these droids been able to enslave these capable and daring people who can sometimes change shape? Both effects for Bumblebee and Seaspray's transmitters are not quite lined up. Oops. So he's just chilling there on the wall of the temple as a giant tape, huh? Why?
No, Seaspray, don't!
I have to find out!
Sometimes in TV shows and movies, nothing interesting really happens until smart characters decide to do dumb shit. The animation model of Rumble as a tree is inconsistent between shots. Too bad, because it's as cool as it is weird.
We don't have to be the same outside to share the same feeling inside.
No?
No.
And with that, Alana snagged the sailor of her dreams.
And I do hope they'll sincerely do better next time. Speaking of next time, I gotta get going because Astro Train and Blitzwing are not gonna draw themselves. Our next episode is Triple Takeover. So, please like, share, and subscribe, and I do very sincerely hope to have you back here for the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care.
Shh. I'm getting a message. 11,000 on your dial.
Hail Atlantis.